Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
You know, I enjoy when we do little tweaks, and that's what we've been playing with right before the show today. So coming in 2026, we're going to have some new stuff we'll be doing for our video. And at that particular point, we're going to remind all of our listeners that you are our greatest promoters and that we'd love you to promote. So please do. We'd appreciate that.
Sponsor.
Absolutely.
No
That's
business too small.
No business too small and no business too large. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. Great to be with you today. I am delighted to have you. Now I'm self-conscious about it.
Don't. It's fine.
No, it's not fine, Rob.
I mean for today it's fine.
No, it's not fine, Rob.
Mike,
No, it's not.
Charlie.
Rob, the golf boys checked it out. Now there's an issue.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is don't be self-conscious today because it's going to be okay, and we'll just get through today. Tomorrow will be better. Yes. We have a solution. We have a solution.
Do we really?
You
never have a solution unless it's tested.
Well, we spent money 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We did. We did. Money that hard-earned money that we can't afford to spend. But I am hoping that that will be recouped. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. I want to start the show today with I haven't really, since the cruise, enjoyed my magic box and gotten really into TV, but I did last night. As a matter of fact, I didn't, obviously I haven't come out with every episode, but I certainly did 2 through 4 or 2 through 3. I'm not sure. I binged on Landman, and I am here to tell you, I was giving it a little knock at the beginning. It is, I dare say, I do a complete about face and say it is better than it was last year. It is that good.
Why do you think that is?
Love it.
Why do you think it's better? What was the improvement?
As soon as they started chilling out, I think first episodes of seasons tend to be almost like pilots. They want to they want to really grab you and force feed the plot down your mouth, you know.
And they had to introduce like 4 or 5 different plots. Now we've got all the plots rolling, and it all makes sense.
And just great writing. Taylor Sheridan, I know he's an a-hole, but he's the gold standard for that. And just, you know, I can't tell you how what a great escape it is. And Carla not coming along for the ride, unfortunately. She says, oh, you're watching that stupid Landman show again.
Wow, she's that blatant about it?
She doesn't like it. Well, it is. I think a lot of Taylor Sheridan's stuff is male centric. I think it is. You know,
that must be why I dislike it. Some of it.
You don't like Landman? Do you have problems with it?
I love Landman. I didn't like the Kevin Costner show at all, and I tried 3 times. I couldn't make myself like it.
I think that I can't understand why you wouldn't like Yellowstone. I don't.
I had some trouble with Yellowstone.
And what was the issue? Because I think that I have one reason I liked Yellowstone. Beth. That was the one reason I loved Yellowstone. Yeah.
Yellowstone was very slow to get moving.
I also feel there's really no one to root for in Yellowstone. There's no sympathetic characters, as I recall. They're all pretty much jerks.
They are, and they are. I think that's accurate. And
but I like the Landman.
It's like this show. There are no sympathetic characters on this show.
No one to root for.
Nobody that you can really root for. This somebody says, Josh, they love the new look. That's just one of the changes we'll be implementing coming up.
We'll see some tests over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because the real world, we slowly entered it a couple of years back, but the real world of podcasts and what we want to try to really get some traction for in 2026 is our YouTube page and make sure that people. Yeah,
I did the math yesterday for a advertiser.
Okay,
17%. is
17% of our audience is YouTube,
and that's what we're going to work on increasing.
Yeah, that's certainly not. That's a great base, but we'd like to get that up to. We'd like to get that up to at least 50% if we could. It would really be very, very cool because we are going to be. We have fun with video every day.
Yeah,
and,
we do.
We in a way cater to our 17%, but we like our 17%. Just want to build that up. Yes, Josh.
Yeah, it's tough. I know people have choices to make because we started as an audio podcast, but you should come along with us for the ride because it's much more fun now with the pictures.
Amen.
It takes a little bit getting used to, but I finally got in the habit of I went on YouTube and subscribed to some podcasts on YouTube. And now I can go on my TV and go to the subscribe tab, and it's almost like when you would go to on demand to see all your shows that are available, or when you go to Netflix.
And really, that's the way of the world. Yeah,
and that's
automatically when you turn on your TV, you just get Joel Osteen every day. Is that how it works?
There's a couple pastors in there, yes.
That's like your second dig at
politics, sports.
Josh and I was surprised too, Rob, when Josh alerted us to the fact that yesterday he got a flu shot, and I really thought that he was just like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and got the flu shot. That's going to kill you.
Hey, Mike, while you're talking about RFK Jr., one thing I did think about when we were watching Landman, if we can take a step back for a second, it would give a great opportunity for you to bring Sam Elliott back on the show.
Oh, I can. Okay. And I'm going to have to study him because it's an older. How about, look, we're not giving away spoilers, but it's really cool to see him obviously get expanded. That's where I am when the end of that particular episode indicates that we're going to see more of Sam.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell of a send-off for the old man.
Episode.
She chased rainbows. She saw that she beguiling the most beguiled. See, I like the fact that he doesn't dumb down the dialogue for essentially what was a character who was a roughneck on oil rigs all the time, and he lets him use a word like beguiling. It's wonderful.
Are you worried that Landman is softening you to big oil?
No, because my eyes are wide open. I think that they're not. Let me tell you why. I think that there are enough. You talk about characters that aren't sympathetic. I think Taylor Sheridan is an absolute genius in making sympathetic characters who are evil. And
there's no reason you should like Billy Bob in that movie. In that show.
No, and really, if you think about the Sam Elliott character, I have not seen it since he's been sort of inserted into, I don't even know if he is, whether he's just going to be around. However, I believe he may be the moral compass of the show. He may be the one who gets that role. You know, these guys, when you think about the creative forces behind this, when you think about a guy like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, who wrote Good Will Hunting, and you think about the way they lay it out. You know, when you talk about who's going to be the voice of this is all stuff these guys, they don't do it by the seat of their pants. They map this out. They have an idea of beginning, middle, and end before they start writing the show. And I love that, that's maybe what it's going to be. Yeah.
When they wrote, I think it was Phil Hartman and Pee Wee and one other guy, when they sat down to write Pee Wee's Big Adventure, they had no idea how to make a movie. They had done live shows, they had done improv and everything. So they went and bought a book of the construction of a movie plot, and that's how they wrote Pee Wee's Big Adventure. And to this day, it's taught in film classes as a perfectly structured motion picture.
Really, even with its silliness and simplicity, that's interesting. That's interesting. I like that.
Perfect construction. If you watch it, it's got like 3 good acts. He loses the bike, he seeks the bike, and then he has to get the bike back.
I'm playing with the camera shots, but that's interesting, Rob. Josh, what do you think
Mike,
about?
You're doing like a Brady Bunch thing now.
Yeah, I don't see it because I can't look at the. So, what do you think about it, Josh?
I think it's really awkward to talk to you sideways like that.
Mike, how do you feel about it up there?
Rob?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hi there.
Now, see,
No, Rob's
was on his
looking the
phone
wrong way.
because
Well,
he's on
as
his
to-
phone and he can't see anything.
As Josh was too for me. I didn't know. I just
You
picked a
look at
guess.
both, Rob. You look at both of us from that angle.
Okay. Hi guys. It's great to
Hi,
see
Rob.
you. You know, it's Florida.
Oh, I looked
a
in the
little
wrong
chilly.
direction. Forget it. We're
Yeah,
stopping
you
this.
just
This
looked
is
at-
stupid. We're such rubes. We are such incredible rubes. All right, some cruise questions for our audience.
Okay, I don't think he's a very good politician.
Tom?
No, I'm talking
Ted?
about Ted Cruz. You had a different guy?
Well, you've got the CRUZ as opposed to the CRUISE.
Yeah.
We obviously, look, as much as I felt like I was a prisoner, and as much as I don't like lines, and as much as I don't like being told what to do, reflecting on our little cruise adventure was it was a very, very pleasant experience with our listeners. And I think for the listeners, it was pleasant because accessibility. You know, it's like you're in the same hotel. You're going to see a lot of one another. It's going to happen on a regular basis. And then we've got little venues where we can hang out. And I thought it went really well in my, as I look back on it.
The only thing I think could have gone better is, we had that chain, that long text chain that people are still adding to. I'd love for you to be a part of it, Mike, and that way we could all.
What do
give
you
our
mean
room-
text chain?
No.
We
You
could
don't
all
want
give
Mike
our
to be a
room
part of
numbers.
that.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's a group in the GroupMe app. There is a group for everyone that was on the cruise, and it's how they.
I didn't know that there was. I have a GroupMe for baseball. I don't have a GroupMe
Yeah.
for.
Oh, okay.
Show.
So you
are
have
you
the
on
software.
that? Are you on that chat chain, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's how we
Oh, yeah.
communicated. Well, we communicated throughout
Josh
the
beat
trip
me to
on,
it, yeah.
on where we were and
Yeah.
All right.
what- plans.
I'm not an ogre, right? I'm not
That
an
is
ogre.
such a great word.
I am not.
an ogre.
I am not an ogre. Yeah. Okay. Terry. Terry. I would hate it. You're right, Terry. I would hate it on this particular situation.
During the cruise, it would beep every 5 minutes.
I have no desire to.
I turned
to do that.
notifications off,
So
and it
did
would
I.
not
So
be
did I.
uncommon for me to just check it, and they'd say, "You have 130 messages. Would you like me to summarize?"
My
And
phone would've ended
Was
up
it
in
true
the
though
ocean.
that it helped get people to where they were supposed to be on the cruise ship?
100%?
I think
right.
so.
Okay. This is
And
what.
what's interesting is if you scroll really far back in the app, it's people communicating in Vegas on where to meet up.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
Same
It does
app
go
that's
all the
been
way
going
back.
on.
Well, that's an interesting point. So Josh and I were talking briefly about how pleasant it was and how the experiment was a success. And that we, the only thing that I would change is I would probably like a few more folks on the cruise. And I would like to, maybe switch to a different line just to see what it was like. So those are the only changes that
Well,
I
there
would.
was one other change you asked. I mean,
What's
this
that?
was at dinner. You said you want to go on one where you can drive the boat.
It's funny you bring that up.
Why?
Did you get the sense of? I got I used to be way back when. I seem to remember that there was greater accessibility to like the bridge, right, where you could go up to a floor, walk down a hallway. Walk up a flight of stairs, you know what I mean? That type of thing. I got the impression you couldn't get within 6 miles of the bridge on that cruise ship,
Also,
right?
I didn't
They
see
used
any
to have
crew
a window.
members. Yeah.
They used to have a window so you could watch.
Right.
There used to be crew members walking around, and then you could get they did a thing where you could wait in line and get your photo taken with dancing crew members. But I don't think that was. I would like to get a picture with the captain, and I don't think that was offered.
I'd like to see. From my room. When he was docking in Nassau, the Bahamas, I noticed that the bridge was spectacular because it went out over the deck, and there he is. I saw the portly Italian captain.
In his glamour shot on the website, he is not portly.
Well, no, you and I have a different idea of that. I think he was round. If we could ever get a picture of Pino or whatever his name, Tino or
Pinot Grigio Oliveira.
Pino Grigio, our captain.
Well, he's been eating that MSC cruise food all
He loves the pizza. He really does.
So getting back to our listeners, I wrote down the questions I think that would be important to ask people about this. Okay. And what time in the fall would be the absolute time of perfection for our listening audience?
Or even January, I was thinking.
What, like next month?
No, like like 13 months.
Oh, 13 months, like with a really good lead time. Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
I love
I'm
the
cool with
idea
that.
of January, because anytime you're after Thanksgiving, you're stealing away from the busiest time of year.
And it was the smoothest cruise I've ever been on as far as the boat moving.
Yeah.
So I assume that was a December type weather. So January sounds good.
January would be cool in the southern climes. I'm fine with that.
Would you even prefer February? I know February is your least favorite month. It'd be fun to have something to look forward to in February.
I agree. I think January, February would be cool, and then as soon as we get to March, March.
Well, that's where birthday season starts and everything.
No. March through October is a nay. For me.
I agree.
That's when I like being here.
Now,
that's yes.
Do you want to go? Do you want to stay somewhere nice and warm, or do you want something like an Alaskan cruise?
Well,
see the snow.
I think that if it's Alaska, it would be a summertime thing.
It would be a summertime thing.
It would be a summertime.
When the living is easy. Yeah.
Yeah. But that to me is problematic. I also love the quickie cruise. I like the 4 days, 3 nights. I really enjoyed that.
Carnival offers a quickie cruise, but it doesn't refer to the length of the cruise.
It
refers to the activity aboard the cruise.
Based on my research.
Yes.
The Carnival company might not be choice one as far as where I would like to.
And for folks that are disappointed, remember, it's not an actual carnival. There are no rides. It's just a boat.
But the thing about, and I know Josh would probably agree with me, I think Josh and I would be, because of our children's, would be fond of the boat that's got all the bells and whistles on it.
Sure.
Would that be accurate, Josh? That you like to, have that type of thing?
Bigger is smoother, I think.
Now, Alaska would be a different story, because then the events...
Can you believe they made it a state? It's amazing, isn't it?
Alaska's tricky.
Not even connected.
I am having a discussion trying to actually have some show. I was thinking yesterday on the show, Josh sent me out an exhilarating text message about the video on the show, and he had a little demonstration that he had worked on about what we can do to improve the show and whatever. Rob sent us an email telling us a text message telling us when his flight left. So that kind of sums it up there.
Mike, to be fair, that also improves the show.
When he leaves.
No, when he gets home.
When he gets back.
Home.
Yes, when you get home. Yes, I get that. But I was thinking, so what would be, if you were doing something, Rob, that was the equivalent of what Josh did yesterday, which obviously required a little research and a little work, a little extra effort. And I include myself in this, because I come in and I do my little things once in a while, but not sending out a message about that. What is something in your mind you would do that would fall into the extra credit category for the show?
Probably, the holidays are here, so I'll probably send out some cookies.
All right, now moving right along, back to the cruise. Yes.
Can we go to the comments real quick, because this guy just nailed Rob.
Okay. Rob really does just wait for his turn to talk without thinking about adding to the conversation, LOL. It's hysterical. This is true.
That's exactly
why
what
is
you
Mike
just did
in
with
the chat
cookies.
room?
Yeah.
It sounds like Mike would say that. But I didn't think. Who was the guy who actually said that in the chat room? So I can send him a friend request.
I am always John.
I am always John. You're great, John. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. You know what I hope? I hope you've got the prettiest tree. And everything is great. I hope your family's well, John. All of them. Like, if your parents are still alive, I hope they're great.
LOL for Rob stands for lack of leadership. So that is that's what it is when it comes to that. Okay,
Not why I was hired.
Terry is excited about the cruise. And Terry, I'm sorry I called you Robin like 5 times. My apologies for doing that. But Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, they are sister companies. I've been doing a little bit of research on this. I think really Reese MA3, is that our Reese?
Yes.
Is that him? Carnival has Kathy Lee. She's not still doing it,
No,
is
that
she?
was years ago.
That was decades ago, I think.
And what would be good, Mike, is I think you get to ride Celebrity for free because you're an actual celebrity.
January 6th would be a perfect cruise day, says Chris Arnold. That's funny, isn't it? January 6th. Get it?
I think, don't you have activities planned that day?
Not this year.
Commemorative dinners.
Yeah, exactly. Looking back, he put a beautiful montage video together. Has Sarah McLachlan in the background.
So, how much lead time? This is, and I like having the comments, but obviously, if you ever wanted to drop us any kind of line at MikeO'MaraShow.com, you could send it to Josh at MikeO'MaraShow.com, and he would be able to collect some of these suggestions because I said, what time in the fall? Actually, now maybe summer, or what time of the year would be a time of year you would really be into doing this? Obviously, summertime would be going north, the colder months to go into the Caribbean, and then
I know this doesn't affect
hold on
you
just
much.
a second. Hold on just a second. How much lead time would you guys like? How much advance planning would you like? Now you're smiling at that. Are you?
Well, no, I'm smiling because yesterday I put together a survey for all the people that went on the cruise.
Did you really? Great minds.
I
That's
haven't
amazing.
sent it yet, but so much of it overlaps with this.
Okay, well that's great. I think that's cool. I think you and I share kind of an enthusiasm for the way the shows were constructed and the way everything went. I love doing the actual, and don't get happy. Don't get happy. I love doing this show in front of people.
Yeah.
The old, go to a place, rent costumes, get the June Taylor dancers. I've evolved, but the idea of doing the show in front of people was a success. I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of it. All I think about is ways that it could be improved, and I think it would be special. So,
Josh, would it be possible for you to share the survey so that Mike and I could answer the questions?
That's great.
Of course.
That's great. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready
you
for
want
that.
to do it now?
Yeah. I'm ready. I think because I'd like to answer the question.
I had ChatGPT build it, and I've got to clean it up a little bit. But
okay, that's all right. But I think it's in its raw form. We can go for it.
Right,
Here we go.
Did you attend the cruise solo, or did you bring friends, family, and then
friends, family,
friends/family?
Son.
I brought a wife.
I left a wife at home. Go ahead.
How many TMOS events have you attended?
All of them.
It's all of them.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the cruise?
Rob?
What was your least favorite part? We went over that yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Yeah, we did that.
I'll restate the fact it was doing the beautiful video in person and seeing reactions. That was really cool.
For me, the pizza.
Also great.
Thank you.
All right. Poor, fair, good, excellent. How would you rate the cocktail hour and your comments?
I would say excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, did everybody get drinks okay? I know I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted a drink, you could grab it quickly. They had like 3 bartenders there.
And there was appetizers out there. The atmosphere.
Yeah, the apps were good. I forgot. I did not enjoy the app as I was pouring alcohol down my throat.
Well, that was just preparing for the slot pool.
Yes, it was.
And also the appetizers, I had no clue what they were. So I
hey, did we ever get video of extra video of the slot pool? Did
Got
we
it last night?
Oh, you did?
It's 24 minutes long, so I'll clean it up a little bit.
Okay, fantastic. We can maybe look at that. We can look at that on the bonus show this week. That'll be cool.
Game show night. Same question.
What were the choices?
Excellent, good, fair, poor, and your comments.
I would say fair, and next time we're not going to have a lighthouse show during the Guizzo.
See, I made a note that next year we add our own light show. So people
How
don't have
do
to
we do
leave.
that?
I don't know yet.
All right. But I would say fair.
I say poor. Oh. And I say I would like to replace the light show with a group activity.
Oh, I like that idea.
I would like to use the cruise, which, by the way, we are part of, for example, to engage our listeners and attend either an event or a show en masse, where we would be all together and we would share the experience, as opposed to the game show, which was. And is that a cop out? Is that yes? Yes, it is.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it is. I know you don't, but I do. I know it's a cop out. But the fact is, that's what I'd like to do. I think that one of the things that people enjoy is hanging with us. Yeah. And so that's why I think it would be fun. Doesn't have to be a show.
I was going to say, could it be a large-scale excursion? Like where we all do an activity that is planned by the boat people?
No. Let's
all
go
right,
for
so
a hike.
just ruling it out. Okay.
Well, we'll look at the excursions. Maybe there's something that would work.
If it was Alaska
we had a
and we were going like to see penguins or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Do they have penguins?
I think so.
Yeah, Mike, lots of them. Yeah. They also have penguins in Nassau.
But
no, like a whale watch or something.
I talked to someone on the cruise about how it would have been fun if we all went to the cruise bingo together.
I love that.
So something like that, I think would have been fun.
I frickin' love that. That would be okay. That's cool. Yeah. Not the rest. Not the regular casino. No, thank you.
No.
We've done our group poll, been there, done that.
Yeah.
You know,
one of the things where they
failure,
where they do like the bingo or the Wheel of Fortune.
I love
the
that
whole audience.
I love
and,
that.
Know, a lot of people don't know this. Mike can play 8 bingo cards at once, faultlessly. He's great at it. Yeah.
And by the way, the next time we do this, I think that there is an outside chance that I could make arrangements to sit in if there was a band playing. That I'd like to play a song or two with the band, because I'm working on my skills. I'm working on my skills every day.
I don't know on our cruise if we had a lot of bands that had drummers. It was a lot of.
There was a drum set behind you. You might not have noticed because you were high. There was a drum set behind you in the Seaside Lounge. Did you see it?
Yes, I did, but I didn't see anyone play it. When I saw people
that's
perform,
because you were doing the show, and the band was scheduled for another time.
Yeah, someone was playing it one of the nights I walked through there.
I'm just saying, I saw a lot of performers singing to tracks, and so I didn't know.
Speaking of, next item is the live show. Same rating. How did you like it? And did you added on this is, do you like beautiful video being live?
Okay. All right.
Mike, you want to go first on this?
First question, how did you like the live show? I would give the live show, is it the fair, poor, excellent?
Yeah.
I give it a fair. We need to improve it. But I loved it. I loved doing it. And as far as the what was the other one?
The notion of live video.
Live video. Probably as much fun as I have doing a live show to get people's reactions, but I want that on the show too. So that's why I gave it the fair. You improve those two things, you got yourself something very special, in my opinion.
I have to grade it good based on the fact that it went so fast on stage. At least for me, felt like about a 10-minute show. And when it goes like that, those tend to be really good shows.
This John guy's getting to me today. I vote Mike sits behind the drum set and gives rim shots at appropriate times. You can just do that with a snare drum. Just bring that out on the stage. You don't need a drum set for that.
John's mom does rim things at the appropriate times.
That's funny.
And Merry Christmas again, John, in case you tuned out. I want you to have a great holiday.
About you saying things that are inappropriate times?
Yes.
Next question, please.
How would you rate your interactions with the hosts, with Mike, Rob, and
Josh? Now we can't answer that. So we're not able to.
Well, I can rate my interactions with Mike.
I know there's one lady, might be, I think she came with Terry. Terry, you're on the thread. Terry, was that somebody? Her daughter. Your daughter, yeah. Terry. I have to apologize, and was your daughter? She was having fun, and I think she was maybe a little, tipsy whipsy. When she got to the casino next to me, you were very kind to steer her away. Terry, I would like you to, if you can, in the chat group, please share what your opinion was of my mood when I was in my last
casino.
polls, the last polls of the casino.
Okay.
All right. Now, Reese MA3 says, "My mom loves you, Mike." Who would that be? My
He
mom.
brought his mom on the cruise.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
meet Reese's mom.
Yeah.
I don't think. I didn't get a chance to.
You know that guy John in the chat
You
room?
don't have to
Maybe.
make. It's bad enough I don't remember these things. You know,
We all saw the alcohol.
Here's
that
the
first
thing.
night.
I think that was my, even though I didn't really pointedly yell or scream or say something bad, I believe that was as close as I was to the land of a-hole because I was so angry. I was so bitter. And by the way, multiple times.
Mike, that was your
I
excursion.
believe that's when Sharon Bailey came up to Rob and I and said, I gave Mike $200 and he still yelled at me to get out of the casino.
Oh, Sharon's a totally different. By the way, after that, Sharon and I made our way down to the game show night together. So even though I yelled at her to get away from me,
I thought it was clever the way you came in separately, though, so no one would think anything happened.
well, that's because you weren't there.
I know. I tried. I kept saying,
Right.
please. Please let me. Please let me join you.
Your friend John says Rob's going to say something good about my mom. Here it comes.
Yeah, she is good. She's great, as a matter of fact.
Okay, I don't know
You've
what's going on with you
you've
two.
already talked about his mom. It's okay.
Yeah.
So
Then
yeah.
the next question is, did you like the gift bag?
Okay,
and
so
all the
somebody
stuff
said,
in it.
Mike, is that hammered, guys? Is that with Josh?
It
Is that
looks like a bunch of
drinking?
salt. I think it's salt.
Salty.
shakers.
I was salty.
There we go.
Not
That's
always.
a sweet way.
Yeah.
That's a sweet way of saying it. That's
You
true.
were
I was
non-salty,
salty.
Mike, more than you were salty. I
Oh,
thought your mood was great
1,000%.
for the
I agree.
whole-
I agree. Salty. Yeah, I was.
I
I
can
was
only
salty.
answer. I saw Kathy unpack her gift bag, my stepmom. I saw Carrie unpack her gift bag. And both were delighted. They loved all the stuff in it. And there was unexpected stuff. I think
I
and the
haven't.
bag-
I haven't unpacked mine yet.
And also the bag itself is of superior quality.
I wish I'd brought it home.
Oh, well, call Lost and Found.
It might still be on the stage from the cocktail hour.
Could be.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Would you attend another TMOS cruise, or would
I've
you
answered-
prefer
I've
a
answered that.
different type of event?
I've enjoyed. I would like to. I would like to do give the cruise another shot. That's
too.
what I'd like to do.
And which of these events would you like TMOS to do in the future? Another cruise, a theater-style show, a weekend getaway, a camp-in event, or
Well,
more
hold on.
virtual events?
What kind of event?
One where you sleep in tents.
I say
Camping.
camping.
A hard no on camping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also,
a hard no on weekend getaway.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yes.
A
Technically, the cruise is a weekend getaway.
a soft no with an asterisk for stage show. I
Yeah,
don't
theater
mind doing
show.
a podcast in a theater, but as far as the
do
the bells and whistles, that has a shelf life as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
Yeah.
No, I think even in a theater, it would be this show.
Somebody writes more drinking with Mike next time. I will tell you this, that today I am going to see my ass doctor. I will. It's
Don't-
not the
don't
ass
tell 'em about your
doctor.
weekend.
It's the PA, which doctors, as far as I am concerned, don't exist anymore.
Right.
So you see their physician's assistant, and I'll have an answer tomorrow on the bonus show as far as where the future of my ingesting alcohol stands.
Oh, so this ass doctor, not a cosmetic surgeon, then?
To work on my lifting my ass.
Yeah, your Brazilian butler.
Or as my son likes to call it, may have seen it in the cabin and said, "You have a flat ass." That was a comment made by my son.
That is a very popular expression, one that is not very, it's very insulting. They use on the Eastern Shore. They say that woman got a flat ass, and that's not high praise. I think it looks good on you, though. Hey.
Can't imagine why that's not high praise.
My first interaction on the cruise ship with Mike was he came into the buffet and sat down and mentioned some bathroom struggles and then said, "I'm not going to drink at all on this cruise."
Yep, that's true.
This was the first day he said it?
First day.
This was the first day.
Okay.
This was first
Josh
thing
and I,
on the
Josh
cruise.
and I dined together the first day, and I immediately went to the cocktail party afterwards and swilled vodka. That was the drink of choice. I started with a margarita, not to my liking, and then made the pivot to vodka and tonic. Switched to a vodka and soda, and back to a vodka tonic.
And you still felt bad?
Well, there's
Not
one
good.
thing that stayed the same.
Yeah.
Orlando. I would not.
No.
You would have to disembowel me and take me in pieces to Orlando. I would not go to Orlando.
Now, St. Augustine, not too bad.
St. Augustine
This would
in
be
Josh's
it's a
backyard.
nice weekend getaway spot.
That I think that would be a lot of fun. Fort Myers would be a lot of fun.
And if we make a few calls, I'm sure we could get the cruise ship dandy out to Leesburg, which would be nice. Come right up the Potomac, and then we could see all the sights downtown.
How about Pittsburgh?
It's landlocked, Jim.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, all I know is when we're talking like this, just a week after we've been on an event, that means we are pretty happy, and I hope you guys are too. Keep us in the loop and keep us posted. Terry, thank you for getting back to me on the salty factor. My sincere apologies to your daughter.
I am shocked that you are already talking about another event.
You didn't think I would be?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I don't think I didn't think you'd want to do anything ever again.
No.
This.
This to me. Here's the thing. Here's
Sit
the
at
thing.
home and talk on the computer.
Can I tell you what the real reason is?
Yeah.
I love doing the podcast in front of a live audience. Absolutely, it was a gas. The out of our element stage shows were not in my element. I love doing what we do in front of an audience, and that's this show. So that's probably the main reason for it, and the interaction with my son and bringing my son, going to a venue where I can bring my kid is spectacular, and that's what a cruise ship was for me. It was so much fun. So Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. Let's move on, shall we? I mean,
Please.
Absolutely, please. We got news coming up, but first, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you about a great gift that you can give family members for the holidays. It's Aura Frames, AURA Frames. It's the coolest digital picture frame that's out there right now. People love this gift. I love this gift because it can be all about them. The frame allows for unlimited free photos and video. Just download the Aura app and connect to Wi-Fi. Plus, you can preload photos before it ships. So you don't really need to, but you can do it. And you can keep adding them from anywhere, and you can tell your family members to add them. Like my daughter, when she came to visit us right before Thanksgiving, she came down and spent an afternoon loading photos onto my frame of her and her man. I love it. You can do it anytime, even add a message before it arrives. You can share photos and videos effortlessly, straight from your phone, all year long. Even better, every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. Remember, you can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code TMOS at checkout. That's auraframe.com, promo code TMOS. This deal is exclusive to our listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Take it away, Rob Spiewak. Thank you very much.
This is fun, Mike. This is what is known as salty tidbits.
Tidbits?
These are news items that you have collected since you've been back from the boat, flavored with your trademark saltiness, and people can share these at the water cooler or with the man in the toll booth. Anybody
I think
loves
salty.
these tidbits.
I think salty is a wonderful description for somebody being a little pricky. I think that's
Josh,
that's the.
Was there not like a biblical kid character named Salty, but it was Psalty? That was because he did the Psalms.
There was a hymnal, a mascot hymnal that had childhood movies and shows when I was a kid. That was named Salty, like a psalm. But
we'll now turn our hymnals to Johnny.
A blue mascot hymnal.
Beautiful. And we can now sing The Old Rugged Slot Machine.
Now the old rugged slot, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Is this on? Is it on? Number 9, number 9, number 9.
I said not for air.
No, it's not. I'm fixing it this time. I know exactly how to do it.
Awesome.
I do.
These tidbits, Josh, do you have any plans for the rest of the day? You could actually take these tidbits with you.
Well, it depends what the news is.
Yeah, well, that's true. But if you go to get your nails done, and you could say to whoever's doing your nails, hey, Hector, did you know this? This happened today.
Hector.
Yes, Hector.
My favorite. Today is December 11th. It is the most popular day of the year to break up with a partner, particularly a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Did you know that? Huh?
I haven't even called Carrie today.
Around 15 years ago, researchers used Facebook statistics to study when people are most likely to change their status from in a relationship to single. And the day with the biggest spike was December 11th. I find that weird. It just doesn't seem like it would be.
Saves money.
Yeah,
Gets you out of a relationship before.
Part of the reason they give it right here.
Can't figure out the Christmas gift.
It's been considered breakup day. A more recent study from the dating app Flirtini.
Did you drink some of those on the boat?
Found that 3 in 4 online daters have experienced a breakup during the Christmas season. Here's the thinking on why today might be the most common day for breakups. It's not too close to the holidays for it to be cruel, and it's far. That's true. I get that. That really makes sense to me. And it's far enough away that you could skip buying them a present. Plus, you wouldn't have to bother with the awkward family introducing, especially for newer relationships. Yeah, it's making more and more sense.
And it's not always a bad thing to end a relationship.
And you got out of Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
It ended, you got enough space out.
Yeah. I've said that multiple times, Rob.
I thought you might, yeah.
Also, conversations around Christmas can make a relationship feel more serious than you're ready for. And this time of year can place increased stress and pressure on not so stable relationships. So now it does make sense. Yeah. Now I get that.
A cruise can do that too.
A cruise can
Mike, with the removal of your Chinese lights, I'm wondering, is your tree up yet?
It is not, and with the trip to the Great White North, I'm not even sure what the deal.
Oh, I forgot you're not even going to be there for day.
We're not going to be there.
Yeah.
The latest. So the answer probably is a no on that one because we're going to actually use a live tree when we're up there. We're going to take one off the property up there. We've got enough land where we can use
a maple.
Very exciting. Now, I'm going to talk about a food hack that's going viral and. As much as I hate to say it, this is probably one that only I can do on the show, and I am willing to give it a try. The latest food hack to go viral, vanilla ice cream doused in red wine.
No way.
That's it. You take a bowl of ice cream.
Horrible.
Then you pour some red wine over it, however much you want. This bizarre combination has been kicking around the internet for a while. So if you follow a lot of soccer mom influencers, you may have seen it before, but it's really picking up steam again for the holidays. But why?
Why?
Many videos do not make it seem appetizing. One reviewer struggled as she powered through several bites before calling it gross, absolutely disgusting, and adding, would not recommend. It seems like you're just ruining your ice cream and your wine. But there's a lot of hype suggesting it is the dessert of the holidays. So
you know what, Mike?
Maybe there's something to it.
If you want more information, just go on Google and search Mouse Martsky cocktail.
I am willing to try it. I even have somewhere around here a naked wine thing. I don't have vanilla ice cream in the house, though.
You might not hate it. I have a cousin, Mark. He is 6'7", tall guy, and loves to eat. And one of his favorite desserts is a huge bowl of ice cream and a big glass of red wine. So maybe they do play well together. I don't know.
I'm willing to, I'll do that next week on the show.
Right.
Please remind me if I haven't gotten to it by Wednesday. All right? Please do. I promise I will try that.
Mention it to your doctor today.
I can relate to this a lot because laughter is wonderful medicine when you're dealing with something. Conan O'Brien's parents, when they died within 3 days of each other last December, he had a weird way of dealing with it. He ended up in a 3-way text conversation with Will Arnett and Jason Bateman, in which he accused Jason of killing them. And Jason Bateman went with it. It got so ridiculous that Jason even asked Conan for his sister's address so he could knock her off too. And Conan gave it to him, but asked that he make it look like a robbery. If you're in the business of comedy, I get this. Conan discussed this with Arnett on his podcast, which is, by the way, fantastic. A clip of it on X has more than 8 million views. I'll be watching it after the show. Conan explained, quote, "You know what's weird? I swear to God, this is how I grieve. It was so comforting for me to screw around with you guys at that moment, and if that makes me a madman, then so be it." One of the worst moments of a kid's life is when a parent dies. And the thing about it, I remember when my mother passed, and it was so sad. And my niece wanted to be there as well. My sister was out of the country, had to come back when my mom passed away. I was able to hold her hand the last moments of her life. But the thing is, comedy always works. The 2 moments that I will remember most from the funeral is that when the mortician arrived and they basically put the deceased in a bag, my mom.
Right.
And then they bring her out in a gurney. It was terrible. And the guy that was from the funeral home was probably 6'3" or 6'4", super tall guy.
Tall guy, yeah.
Black suit, black tie, jet black hair, circles under his eyes, dark circles under his eyes, and jet black hair.
Send him over.
And Jessica leans over to me as this is happening and says, "Do you think he cultivates that look?"
Oh, God.
Which was great. And then the other line from my cousin Johnny up in at the funeral as we were in the reception afterwards says, "Well, that's it. We're all in the on-deck circle now."
That's very true.
Truer words never spoken. Speaking of almost ready to check out, Andy Dick suffered an apparent overdose.
Is he still a thing?
Well, barely. He suffered an apparent overdose on Tuesday night out in the open on a set of concrete steps outside a building in Hollywood. TMZ got video of it. That's why we can't show it to you. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, that's because they got video because he's hanging out with his friend that live streams everything and framed it perfectly.
In the clip, some friends are trying to help Andy, and it appears that someone administers Narcan. Paramedics eventually showed up, and they say Dick was not taken to the hospital. TMZ actually met with Andy at his apartment yesterday, and he was wasted but alive. He explained that Tuesday's incident occurred because he smoked crack with some guy that he just met.
Yeah.
Andy is 59, not the age you want to be playing like this. And he's been in and out of rehab and in jail about 1 million times over the years. So
that story is horrifying based on one phrase: Andy Dick's apartment. Can you even imagine? Ugh.
Yeah, to be honest with you, for the bottom feeders that are in his orbit and are just scrambling to get the video of Andy almost dying on a set of steps. Screw you. There's a special place in hell for you. This is a human being, ladies and gentlemen. I look, everybody's a human being, and when you lose your humanity, it doesn't necessarily make Andy look as bad as it makes the guy holding the camera look bad. Okay, so chew on that, a-holes. In a new interview, Sharon Osbourne revealed Ozzy's last words to her on the night before he died. She said, quote, "He was up and down to the bathroom all night. It was like 4:30 a.m. and he said, 'Wake up.' I said, 'I'm already bloody awake. You've woken me up.' Then he said, 'Kiss me and hug me tight.' Later that morning, Ozzy went downstairs to work out, and that's when he died. Sharon said, quote, 'I ran downstairs and there he was, and they were trying to resuscitate him. And I'm like, don't, just leave him. You can't. He's gone.' She added, quote, If only I'd had told him I loved him more. If only I'd have held him tighter. In the last few weeks of his life, following the success of the Back to the Beginning show, Sharon says Ozzy was happier than he'd been in 7 years. So that's good. That's good that he did that. And,
that was also the last words you told me on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Kiss me, hug me tight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Josh called me, he said, if only I had held him tighter.
Yeah, if only I'd been able to get off the boat sooner. That would have been special. According to a new report, 64% of companies say that their employees regularly exchange gifts. Now, on the Mike O'Mara Show, Rob, we stopped doing it how long ago?
Oh, golly. At the beginning of the podcast, I think.
I really do think it's been a while.
We stopped birthdays unless they were notable birthdays, like 5s or 10s.
Exactly.
And
yes.
We haven't swapped gifts in a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
More than half of employees say they feel compelled to give things to multiple coworkers. I think it has to do also if you're in the same building and you're all going to the same spot. That might have something to do with it.
I tell you what, I can think back when I was a lowly intern and then a lowly employee. It was really stressful because there were other people on the show that were very hard to shop for. And a lot of times if you got that person a gift, they didn't care at all. Right. Sometimes they left it at the station, and that was no good. So unless you're going to do something extravagant that really means a lot, I think maybe better to keep business and social and family stuff
look,
separate.
we stopped doing it because it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That's the main reason
and if you
we
give
did
a
that.
bad gift, you just get trashed on the show.
You get trashed on the
Exactly.
show, which actually could be beneficial for our listeners, but we'll see what happens. That's not just your friends at work. There's your supervisor, your boss's boss, to butter up senior leadership, and the people who you manage, since they're probably feeling like they should get you a gift. I forgot the guy that's all over the internet right now, doling out advice, super rich guy, on how to be a man, how to be successful.
Is it Kenan Thompson?
It's not Kenan Thompson.
No.
I'll find the guy. He's all over. He's a bald guy. He does. He's an anti-Trump guy, but he doesn't do exclusively Trump thing. It's more like life lessons.
Okay.
And he talks about his key to success, and he talks about treating the people that worked for him or ran his different companies super well. And Carla is in the process right now in her tiny little business. excuse me, of finding another Esty because she's got the room for it now.
Perfect.
And I was saying that's I think the key to the kingdom. Find somebody who's a kindred spirit and who has skin in the game. I think that's what. Dan Ware, thank you for the $10. No way. I'd have to get like a license. I'm not doing that. $10 super chat from Dan Ware. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Dan Ware is awesome. How about that?
Rob, we're not in the 12 days, are we? We're not in the 12 days of Christmas yet, right?
No. I don't know how many days there are till
because
Christmas.
I think, how many days are there? Josh, do you know how many days there are till
I do.
Christmas? You do? Okay.
Oh,
there it
this
is.
is a good
All right.
reminder.
Here we go.
Here we go.
14 days for Christmas.
14, Mike.
14 days to
Fill the stocking.
14 days for Christmas.
Christmas shopping.
Only got 14.
Here he comes, Mike. Here's your buddy.
Only got 14.
Hello there.
Hi there.
there.
14 days left for Christmas shopping. Time's a-fleetin'.
That's a really good one. Mike, you never replied to my text about Turner Classic Movies yesterday.
Let me see. I didn't get it.
They were actually airing a travel log of Italy from the 1930s or 40s, and that's the narrator. Robert Fitzpatrick is his name. And you could actually hear him talking about the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I didn't know it was you. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
If I ever see
Text
another
you
one
about
of them.
TMC.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Mike, I think that you heard everyone get excited for the countdown on the cruise, and now you're trying to call it, not let it be Rob's thing.
Absolutely. I'm excited. 12 days of Christmas. How about the 12 super chats of Christmas?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. But what if we started on day 14?
What's that?
What if we started with 14?
The
instead of
14?
12?
Would that be
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the 12 days of Christmas includes days after Christmas, though, like Boxing
Let's just
Day.
do the 12 days of super chats we started next
Okay.
week.
I love
Got
it.
it.
I love
All
it.
right. About 1/3 regarding the gift giving feel a lot or extreme pressure to buy gifts. Gen Z and millennials are significantly more likely than Gen X to feel that. And overall, 46% feel pressured to spend a specific amount on gifts. That's not the way it should be. You should
No,
do
no.
it because you want to do it.
Do
all
you
right?
do like a family thing that's like a secret Santa? Not a secret Santa, like a white elephant exchange.
No.
And then we do a price guide on that. So there's no like really uber sensational gifts, but it makes it more fun if you can keep it.
Maybe I will suggest to my sister. No, that's not going to happen.
You know, Mike, in an effort to become more inclusive, I was going to surprise you all with this on Monday.
Yeah.
But as you know, Hanukkah starts on Sunday evening.
Okay.
And I bought a menorah that we can light on the show this Monday.
Oh, that's exciting. I love that.
And the countdown to 8 crazy nights. Yeah.
Well, in the neighborhood you're in, they weren't exactly hard to find, right? Reese, again, I'm glad you won on the ship, Reese. Good job. Thank you for the $25 super
Mike,
chat.
all the best menorahs come from Publix, and all the best menorahs are on an end cap, which means it is actually end of the aisle impulse buy.
All right.
And they got me. I got a beautiful LED menorah.
And because I'm a DJ, of course, look forward to it on Menorah Monday. Menorah Monday coming up on the show. Finally, today, a 36-year-old man in Florida named Calvin Johnson, not to be the Megatron receiver. No, he's not him. He was arrested earlier this week after crashing a stolen BMW. When the cops asked him what he was doing and what was going on, he claimed he was, quote, teleported into the vehicle. He made a reference to X-Men and told the officers, "You saved me from the aliens." He was taken to the hospital to be checked out. In a video from the scene, Calvin looks like he suffered some kind of head injury, but his imagination might have been boosted by substances.
Yes.
Let's see. Calvin,
I believe we have the video.
Oh, let's take a look at Calvin Johnson, who was in a little bit of problem here. Let's take a look.
30 miles an hour, and I swear to God, that's his boat. Do you have a fire extinguisher, sir?
I got in the car. I don't know. I teleported or something.
Where'd you get the car from?
I don't know. It's Calvin.
Beach side?
I don't know. I teleported.
Officer, where's your fire extinguisher?
Come over here. Give me just 1 second.
Yeah.
Put your hands up on my car.
Yes, sir. I can teleport or how do I teleport?
Did you come from Bicentennial Park?
It came from that.
Bicentennial Park?
Came from north.
They told me the X-Men to do it.
Okay, but the dog park?
I don't know. The X-Men told me I don't do that stuff. I
Hell, he's going to the Hooskow. There he goes.
I think they don't believe that he teleported.
Someone told me to give me
Just sit tight.
A little head injury happening. Probably from the accident, I assume. Calvin was charged. Calvin was charged with Grant. Rob ducked out, probably to find another kicker story from the complete sheet. Calvin was charged with grand theft auto and driving on a license that was suspended. Bond has been set at $2,600. He also has an extensive criminal record. That doesn't surprise me. With convictions for grand theft, trespass, obstruction, and loitering. Where'd you go, Rob?
I lost your guys' audio when that video started.
Okay. Well, that's it.
He teleported.
Spock, let me find a criminal. Yes, that's right, Captain. Sulu, yes, sir. I can't hold her, Captain. The BMW hit a train. We got to get out of here. We'll come back with more fun in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I want to tell you all about Incogni. I've been using it now for a little over 2 months. This episode is powered by Incogni, your personal data's bodyguard. Listen up, strap hangers. Data brokers scoop up your info, names, addresses, even social security numbers. They sell it to whoever's paying. Scammers, spammers, creepy marketers, you name it. That's why your phone won't stop ringing. Ringing. Your inbox is a mess. Identity theft always lurking. Data breaches are way up. And statistically, you're more likely to get them than you're not. Incogni fights back. They automatically wipe your data from over 230 brokers, keep monitoring, and push back when brokers resist. You stay off their list, period. With 4 flexible plans, their protection always fits you and your family, and you're covered by a 30-day money back guarantee. Bottom line, and if your data's out there, you need Incogni. Incogni is an amazing partner. So if you like us, please check them out today. It would mean a lot to the show. Use code TMOS at incogni.com/TMOS to get an exclusive 60% off an annual Incogni plan. Incogni.com/TMOS. That's INCOGNI.com/TMOS. All right. What the hell were you boys talking about when you were talking about Hallmark movie scripts? What the hell is that all? I heard you, sometimes I completely tune out that segment in the pre-show where you're discussing something that I have no idea that you've talked about in one of your friendship conversations that I don't burden myself with.
Horrible friendship conversations.
Yes,
Rob
terrible.
would like to write a movie.
Yeah. I've been watching, 'tis the season, and I've been watching some of these made for Netflix, made for Hallmark Christmas movies. And I watched one last night. It was called The Mistletoe Mix-Up. And it has, do you remember Joey Lawrence from Give Me a Break?
What a talent. What a talent. Yeah.
Well, it's bald Joey Lawrence and his brother. And wouldn't you know, at Christmas time, they fall in love with the same
What a
girl.
crowd.
So I'm thinking, I went and I Googled, I said, what are the tropes of a Hallmark movie? And I think Josh will back me up because Josh and I discovered last Christmas that oftentimes before we settle in for our main viewing of the night, we'll just pop on one of these horrible films. And you don't really need to focus on them because the plots are, how shall I say, predictable.
Okay.
So the highlight one trope, and I don't know if this one would work because ultimately I want to write a Hallmark movie for the three of us. And we have the big city hotshot who hates Christmas. Now the plot for that could be Josh and I could.
Do you guys actually watch these films?
Oh, they're great. It's the best part of Christmas.
They really are. So if like Mike and I,
it's also very wife friendly.
Yeah, no complaints there.
As long as you can keep your mouth shut.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Josh and I run a country
like with
store.
cynical comments, she'd probably hate it. I get it. All right.
After enough wine, Kathy's right in there with the cynical comments. I love it.
Okay, that's good.
But Josh and I own a country store. You know, mostly we sell pumpkins and cider and stuff like that.
This is the
possibility.
Okay.
This is a possibility. And, you know, if you're into it, we can really.
This is the elevator pitch right here. Right. Here we go.
So Josh and I own the country store, and Mike is the big city hotshot who hates Christmas.
Will you get a lot of close-ups that will be like the close-up you're getting right now with your face taking up the entire screen?
We'd hire a better director.
It'd be like Napoleon Dynamite style close-up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So if you don't like that, we can always, all three of us can live in a town where nothing changes.
What's the first one again? What was the first idea?
You're a big city hotshot who comes to town and encounters Josh and me, who work in a country store. And, I got it. You work for something like Walmart, but it's not Walmart. And you're going to come by our store.
Okay. I'd like to. Can I edit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm not going to buy your store. I'm scoping out locations for the super center that's going to shut the town down.
Put us out of business.
There
exactly.
you go.
But
right.
What is it that turns your mind at the last minute? Because there's always a happy ending.
I want a lady. I want a lady that is close to my age. Let's say Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, I was going to say Helen Mirren.
Okay, sometimes.
Now, see,
the corpse of Dame Edna Everage.
Yeah, we could do it CGI.
It's a Christmas movie. Anything is possible.
Exactly. Maybe your Christmas wish is that your dead wife, Dame Edna, comes back to life.
No,
and she does.
I think that I think that I see you guys and I see how do these items sell, and you guys are doing that, and then everybody meets at the bar.
Yeah.
After I've been to your store. And in between, I have a phone conversation, and I said, "It's incredible. They've got these. They got everything we sell, and we sell it at a third of the price. This is a no-brainer. And I've scoped out an amazing parcel out on I-35 that's just spectacular. Look, I think In my opinion, you can't get here and break ground soon enough. I think it's going to be fantastic. And so I go down to the motel clerk, who is played by Jim Amato.
Wonderful.
And I say, where can a guy get a beer and a decent steak around here? He says, well, the best place in town is the local pub just down the corner.
Yeah.
Go down to the local pub. Michelle Pfeiffer is the bartender. I'm sitting by myself. You two show up.
Yeah, and although, Mike, it's never implicitly said, in this movie, Josh and I are a couple.
There you go. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. That's very woke of you. I think that's a good idea.
So. Yeah, sure.
But one of us
these...
would have to be then Jewish, because you got to get Hanukkah in there as well.
Oh, do they do that? Do they do that too?
Yeah, a lot of it, sure.
You got to have a little nod.
Okay, so don't these normally revolve around some sort of love story? Don't they do that?
Yeah,
really?
Well, that would be you and Pfeiffer. No.
But here's the thing, because of my advanced age and my appearance, there's no, it's not really a romantic comedy, but it's one of those things where the love aspect of it only comes in as the kicker to the plot. Like,
it's that you're coming in as your big Walmart superstore.
Right.
She owns the business that you're going to take down.
She
owns
and the bar.
the little local shop.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are working with her?
Yeah. She's our mom. No, she's
You're really
Josh's
all over
mom.
the place. You're all over the place with the ages, I think.
She's Josh's mom. Well, I mean, we can do makeup and stuff, but here's the thing, is that the whole energy of the movie is not just Christmas. There's a big will they or won't they conflict with Mike and Michelle Pfeiffer. And when they finally make love, she has a heart attack.
No, stop it. Stop it. You're ruining it.
No, but she's okay. That's the miracle at the end.
It's terrible. It's horrible because you are describing something that would require a scene where we are, and I'm too old for that. I'm too old to do a love scene.
And,
Come on now.
in these Hallmark movies, it would be Mike that has the heart attack.
Yes.
And then he falls in love with her because she takes care of him.
Oh, yeah, because she owns the bar and the Christmas store.
And there's no sex at all in this.
Well, it's implied between
no, there's the love element. It's those Hallmark movies, they have sexless love, don't they? All the time.
Yes,
they do.
And so but she does. So I'm sitting there, and I go into the store, get a Butterfinger, and halfway through I go.
And Mike, you also one problem.
What
did he say?
A handy.
Oh, you see, that's good. It can be a PG-13 Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it can be.
Oh my God!
With all of this, funny. Mike, you're up against the mayor of the town, who is played by Sanford and Sons' DeMond Wilson, who wants.
Oh no, I don't like that casting.
Okay, who do you want to be the mayor then?
Do you want him to be African American?
Yeah, I was thinking either him or Tim Reed from WKRP in Cincinnati.
No, I don't like either one of those choices.
Boy,
I like somebody more contemporary.
Well, then you don't watch these movies.
I like either Jordan Peele. No, I want Jordan Peele.
No, see, those people don't do Hallmark movies. You got to think of people who can't get work.
Yeah, you got to cast it over
somebody who's.
Yeah.
Oh man, how about Keenan from Saturday Night Live? He'll do anything they.
Yeah, he will. He will,
and that'll work.
But he'll have to shoot all his scenes in one day. But he'll do it. So he's the mayor, and he's up against you.
Is he up against me in that when I change and soften and decide we're not going to put the Walmart in? Is that what happens? Right.
Well, he hates you because he doesn't want the town to change.
No,
and
I disagree.
Grand opening,
I disagree. You're wrong.
The mayor,
You're wrong.
The mayor wants the money of Walmart.
The mayor is the antagonist because
how about the mayor wants everything? He wants the store and the country store and the hospital and the woman, Josh's mom, and he also wants to have the lighting festival at the same day that they're opening the Walmart. The big lighting festival on the town.
Well,
then you're not taking this seriously.
The Christmas lights,
because your timelines are way off. We never we never break ground on this. The Walmart, the budget's too much for that.
Okay, there is
a
cocktail party announcement about the Walmart that brings in all of the investors.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
the
like a ribbon cutting, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But here's how it goes.
Right.
I have the heart attack. and I come to in the hospital.
What causes the heart attack? I forget.
I choke on a Butterfinger.
Oh, right. I forgot.
And
in
it's
the store. Yeah.
great close up with the that yellow nougat or whatever the F it is coming out of my mouth.
The crispy center that liquefies in your mouth, and so it sort of gurgles.
You know what? I'm okay with Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows would be a great
yeah. I like that. That's one of our listeners, Lumi Lyric. That's a good. Then after I've established a relationship with Ms. Pfeiffer at the country store. She said, I just wanted to see how you were going. Now, there's not the confirmation of the relationship at this point, but he is smitten by her that she took the time.
That's the sexual energy, Mike. That's the will they or won't they.
Here's the deal. It's not a heart attack. It's a choking jag where I lose consciousness. And
I like you losing consciousness because that means Jim Amato can come to you in your dream and straighten you out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's like the ghost of Christmas is yet to come.
There are not many towns like this left. If we put a Walmart in every single town that is out there, we probably wouldn't have an America that looked much like an America.
And then when I come to, I'm like, I've changed my mind.
Are you in the hospital or do you come to in the store where you choke?
I come to in the hospital.
Okay.
That's where I'm in there, and Michelle's visiting me, and then I just want to sleep right now. Then we have the dream sequence where Jim Amato comes to me. Then I call the people at the super center, and I tell them, you can't do it. It's not appropriate. There's not enough population. I give all the reasons, and then I share that with Tim Meadows, and he is furious.
Well, you made a handshake deal.
He is furious, and he gets in my way. And then, unfortunately, we got to figure out a way to bump him off. There's got to be one violent scene.
I got it. At the tree lighting, to save money before you decided against it, you sold him your Walmart lights, your Temu lights.
No,
for the big
you
tree
can't
lighting.
do that because that makes me the bad guy. So you can't do it that way.
Then
Any
we'll
lights will do. Did we use? We just like you said, Mayor. We didn't use the expensive lights. We're keeping the same ones, even though they're a bit of an electric shock hazard.
Right, and then the tree bursts into flames and kills him.
No, then he touches the one of the bulbs, or he touches the outlet where the trees, and there's an exposed wire, and it electrocutes him.
How about this? And this is where Christmas comes back into it. He's shocked, not killed. And so he goes to the hospital, and when he comes into the hospital...
Well, you got a second scene at the hospital.
No.
You're recreating it. You're Buzz Burbanking me here.
No,
I hate to tell you that.
No, you have to get rid of the mayor now.
Okay, so he's dead on sight?
No, he falls into like a Christmas carriage, and the horse runs off with him.
Yeah, you make it almost a comedic thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
And then that's the culminating scene.
Right.
I'm just not going to do it. He said, "Look at this. How about this?" So he's talking to me.
How about this?
He's talking to us. He can't do it. That's perfect. And you agreed to it. This is going to be a boom for this town. Look at this. And you can't see it, but I'll hop up here. And he hops into the carriage, goes, "Look at this. This is perfect for the..." And all of a sudden, something pops, like one of the bulbs bursts, and the horse rears up and takes him out. Yes. And I say, well, I think that's the end of that discussion. And then Michelle Pfeiffer looks at me and says, well, maybe we could have some more discussions about how we could improve my store. Is there a chance you could hang out a little bit longer? I said, maybe a lot longer. Credits!
Wow, very beautiful. I like that better than my Christmas twist at the end.
You wanted to put him in the hospital.
No. That was just to get to the other twist, which was that
yours had too many twists.
I like that.
It's like he's doing rules at a poker game.
Mike, that was 40 years ago.
It's like setting up Landman. There's 7 different storylines.
What's your twist?
That they discover at the tree lighting, I'm pregnant. And it's a virgin
All right, we're moving on now. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that.
There are
that
no
was
bad ideas, Mike.
Never. That's right. See what sticks to the wall. And green.
Well, I can't wait to make the movie, Mike. Thank you.
That's good. Looking forward to it. Hey, we've all had those nights where you laugh until the sun rises, where conversations go deeper than you thought possible, and suddenly you feel closer to the people around you than ever before. That's the power of psilocybin. It opens doors, not just in your mind, but between people. This episode of TMOS is brought to you by Schedule 35, the most trusted name in psilocybin products. Whether you're microdosing for focus or taking a recreational dose to reconnect with life itself, Schedule 35 makes the experience intentional, consistent, and safe. These aren't party drugs. They're connection tools for your mind, your creativity, your relationships, and maybe even your soul. Head over to schedule35.co and use the code TMOS for 15% off. That's schedule35.co, that's .co, and use the code TMOS for 15% off. Thank you and enjoy your trip. Get 15% off all orders with code TMOS at schedule35.co. That's 15% off at schedule35.co. And remember, use our code SOLID.
Solid, baby, solid.
We're maybe seriously thinking about doing the 12 days of Christmas. I know I won't get my Christmas gift, but I can dream, can't I?
Sort of, there are cycles in a man's life, and every Christmas you come up with
Seasons of a man's life, Rob.
Yeah,
yes.
You come up with something that is your fantasy gift.
Hold on just a second. All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me
That's
just
Mayor
go to the
Tim
speaker.
Meadows.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'll get this.
Live
Hello.
Can't close that Walmart.
Hello.
Rob, we never titled the movie.
Oh, that's right.
Incogni missed that one.
We have to come up with a title that references like a classic Christmas thing. Like, not this per se, but like Jingle Balls. Something like that.
Are you back on the Hallmark movie?
Well, we never titled it.
Yeah.
I think we never titled it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you're on your phone.
So yesterday, Mrs. O'Mara and I are tooling around Fort Myers. She had a business get-together at Chiley's, and I had...
Was it a prayer breakfast? What was it?
No, it was an esthetician breakfast.
Okay.
No, it was an esthetician lunch. And then I was off to run some errands, so I went to the Cost Company. Now, the crowded one, the really bad one, the one that is just loaded with people.
And 'tis the season, Mike.
And
now
'tis
is
the
time.
season.
They're all crowded now.
Yeah.
And when you walk into this one, immediately to the left is the Hisense. The Hisense.
Oh, the 110-inch.
Oh,
yeah.
My God. And I look at, I think it's 100 inches, not 110. Is there a 110 one?
I thought it was 110.
No, I think it's 100 inches. Oh, if it's 110.
So what you want is reasonable. Josh, what do you know about the brand? What do you know about the brand Hisense?
It's what I have in my office right here.
Okay.
It's right to my right.
How do you like it?
It's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You know the wall. Both of you know the wall I'm talking about. That wall where it's the longest wall in my home, and it's just perfect for that. Where do you line up as far as TVs go? Where do you line up on those projection TVs that are all the rage?
The ones that
too?
actually you mount to your ceiling and then project to a
or you can set it on a coffee table and it, yeah.
If you spend a good amount of money, they're very nice. They really do have the nice black levels and everything to really suck you into the movie.
Do you require to have low light to use them, or can they use like
the higher end ones? You can get away with more light.
Okay,
but they're best in a dark environment.
Well,
because it really sucks you in, like you're in. I wouldn't recommend it for your family room.
Well, all right. Somebody, Luma Lyric says, I had a higher end Hisense TV. It was great. It broke in my last move. So obviously it broke without any, it was not the TV that broke. It was because he moved it. That's pretty cool.
I hope he sends us his change of address.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to buy it for myself, and nobody's going to buy it for me. And I don't know what to do to motivate my missus on this.
What if she's dragging her feet so you think you're not going to get it, but you are going to get it?
What fantasy land? What fantasy land are you living in? Come on.
Would she ever do something like that?
All right, and the Costco one is 100 inches.
Okay,
see?
where's the 110 one?
Everywhere else.
Josh's
Amazon,
house.
Best Buy.
Oh wow! All
now the Hisense, they oftentimes Costco gets stuff that's like 8 months out of debut. Do you suppose this is like last year's Hisense model?
Doesn't matter to me.
No.
Doesn't matter
Okay.
one little
And
bit
I'll tell
to me.
you, if you're going to buy a TV, you buy it from Costco.
Yeah.
Because they have the best extended warranties.
They do.
And
They do.
I'm thinking January or February.
Yeah,
But not
Super Bowl.
Not when we're on the cruise.
Not
you
when
get
we're on
this-
the cruise. That's great. Sorry, we're behind on time. And we do you have some beautiful video, real quick, because
do.
we're running out of time.
I got some
hey,
for you.
Everybody, listen. You've heard about the weight loss. One of the things that I was doing on the cruise was comparing notes with the I like to call them the terzipatide people. Look, this stuff works, folks. Peptides work. Carla sells these peptides, and she is having the best time hearing about the success stories about people who feel better, who've lost incredible amounts of weight, like me, and people have felt better with these medications. You can lose weight. It's been months since I craved a chocolate boat. Here's the great part. You can do it from the comfort of your own home just by going to dermglowskin.com. You just click on the weight loss button, choose your peptide, take a quiz, a doctor approves your prescription, and it'll be delivered to your front door. There is nothing easier. At DermGlow, they know that these amazing products aren't cheap. That's why they have three great payment plans, and they accept HSA and FSA. Don't miss out on huge discounts on select medications through the end of the year. Now is the time to stop that nasty food noise. And when I talk about that, I used to obsess on it. I'd be starting to think about it as I was in my car and I knew I was driving by a particular confectionery or fast food joint, and it would overwhelm my brain. That's what these products do. They quiet that so you can stay on track. Use dermglowskin.com to lose your weight. You only live one life. You deserve to make it the best. You owe it to yourself to visit dermglowskin.com. Take it away, Rob Spiewak.
All righty. This beautiful video. Do we have Jerry?
Hey, I like that.
There he is.
Beautiful video.
Mike, the firemen. They're all great people.
Whoa.
But in Baltimore, this is not a great fireman, and we throw it now to the news
and
crew.
nauseating coming out of the Baltimore County Fire Department. The situation now sparking a police investigation, raising major public health concerns. A Baltimore County fire employee is being investigated for inappropriate behavior at work. A source telling WMAR2 News this comes after the employee allegedly made videos of lewd acts in public areas at multiple firehouses in the county. Councilman David Marks tells me firefighters and paramedics told him of the situation a few days ago.
They obviously are very concerned about their own public health and safety.
Yes.
I've been on the council for 15 years. This is probably the most disturbing series of allegations I've ever heard.
In a letter obtained by WMAR2 News, Baltimore County Fire Chief Joseph Dixon says the county's health officer tells him even if the allegations are substantiated, the risk to employees is minimal to none. Even so, fire department employees are encouraged to get tested at the Employee Health Center. They've also initiated hazmat cleaning of all career stations and fire department offices in the public safety building.
That's
That
enough,
includes
Josh.
cleaning.
do
Wow. It
know
seems
that,
that Billy Bob
everyone
Thornton
might.
and Ali
Everyone has
Larder.
to have their alone
Can you
time.
hear me, Rob?
But it's not necessary to have alone time that requires
Jesus
the city
Christ.
of Baltimore to clean up
Miami.
your ice machine,
Rob cannot hear us.
F Miami.
which is what happened.
F Miami. That's it. Yeah.
And
you
here's what
can't.
Rob says.
Does he
I
know
can't hear
the?
you.
How long will it take him?
You know what?
How long will it take him to realize?
He
Jesus
just figured it
Christ.
out. Now he taps, and we'll see Rob in a little bit.
I was going to say Billy Bob Thornton and Ali Larder were in the Chiefs pickup truck when the allegations occurred. So sorry about that. They're just they're just two more shows from Miami.
Yes.
So we'll do the bonus show tomorrow, and then Rob is returning on Monday. Is that correct?
Rob is returning on Monday, I believe, after the show. Yes,
after the show. So will be one more.
Yeah. I like that it is now beautiful video that kills Rob's connection. It's his own segment that he can't handle.
I understand.
But In-N-Out is making a change.
In-N-Out Burger?
Yes.
Really?
So whenever we're taking orders, it goes 66 to 68 because of people like you.
They got rid. Rob had a few weeks ago how the kids would gather and cheer when number 67 was called for order number 67.
They go 66 to 68. Can we see that one more time?
So In-N-Out has gone through and removed 67 from all of their computers in order to manage this.
Taken 67 out of our system, so whenever we're taking orders, it goes 66 to 68 because of people like you.
They're not happy about it, Mike.
That's funny.
Like all the kids
you know what? I saw the chaos, but does that really hurt them, or doesn't it benefit them to a certain degree?
It benefits.
It does.
Because people are going to, those kids are placing orders to try to see who can get 67, I'm sure.
I got a 67 from Michael on the island, on the private island, when I said something. Dad, that's 67. So I know the hidden meaning is that it's something naughty, that it's something bad, that it's something negative, but I still don't know what it means.
It's not anything naughty or bad.
Oh, yes, it is.
Hey, Josh, how about this? Can we name our Hallmark movie 6-7?
6-7?
6-7. Yeah, to capitalize on the trend.
Capitalize on it.
All right, Miami, let's keep going.
I apologize about that. Let's close with this lady. This is fake news, but I love what she did. She asked her dad about his famous recipe for making roast. She loves his roast beef, but she changed the question after the fact, and it makes dad look sort of silly. Let's close with this, Josh.
Okay.
Our butts. Me? Absolutely nothing.
A Vidalia onion.
Can you take that from the front? Because we clipped her question.
All right, so it starts with things my dad and I have stuck up my butt.
Yeah.
Things my dad and I have stuck up our butts. Me? Absolutely nothing.
A Vidalia onion. Chilies. Hatch green chilies.
Spicy.
The mild.
Okay, the mild.
You can use spicy if you want a little heat, but I don't like a lot of heat. I like just subtle. I typically like to use golden or red potatoes, white potatoes, because they hold better when russets kind of fall apart, but they weren't bad.
Yeah.
If it's a thicker cut like I did today, I cut it in half, and then the bits would be smaller versus roll long.
Yeah.
And they can be stringy.
Yeah.
Brown it. Get it really good brown on one side. I mean, like good char brown.
What is this?
Flip it.
What's going on here?
Put all my onions on top.
Yes.
Kind of tuck them in the corners. Also, 5 garlic cloves. 5 garlic cloves. You can use 6. More taste. Whole. I don't chop them or mince them.
Mike,
throw them in there for 5 hours.
So this is she's really asking her father about a recipe, right?
Yeah.
Is she's really asking her father? What's going on,
Mike?
I'm
This
sorry.
is an easy trend you can get on.
Okay.
I don't know. My guess is that Rob can't hear us.
Okay,
but
I can hear you.
Okay,
All right.
Mike, this is an easy trend you can get on. All you do is you go and you videotape Carla, and you ask her question that you know she's going to do a list of objects. You can say what's in your glove box. You can say what's in the potato salad. You can say what do we need to get to baseball. What do we need in the baseball bag?
Okay.
Then you record her, and she makes a list of items. Then you record yourself saying things I have put up my butt. None. Things Carla has put up her butt, and then you go to the video of her.
Then you go to the video.
rattling off the list.
That's it. Fantastic. I've got it. I'll have it for you tomorrow.
That's your beautiful video, folks.
That's it. We got to get out of here. We'll be back with a brand new episode tomorrow. For Josh Soroka and Rob Spiewak, this is Mike O'Mara saying so long, everybody.
Get it good and brown.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.